Mike Metzger, MX history. Meet Mike Metzger, literally called the godfather of freestyle motocross, but he didn't start off being the godfather. He actually got his start racing motocross. And he actually had a pretty legit racing career. He made it all the way to the pro ranks too. But luckily for us, free riding and getting air called the godfather's name. So why the godfather of freestyle motocross? That's a good question because at the time there was other dudes out there throwing big jumps, but he was the first one to actually put runs together, throwing knack-knacks, can-cans, and heel clickers, much like this. But Metzger wouldn't become a household name until 2002, where he had arguably one of the craziest years in early freestyle motocross, winning Big Air, Freestyle, and Step Up, gaining $100,000 in 3 days. And remember, this is the very beginning of freestyle motocross, so $100,000 in 3 days was absolutely unheard of. And it only gets crazier from there. Mike Metzger would end up being the first person in X Games history to throw a backflip in competition. And I already know there's some of you typing in the comments, Mike Metzger wasn't the first person to throw a backflip. I didn't say that. I said he's the first person to do a backflip in X Games competition. See? Now, I just recently did a video about Evel Knievel trying to jump the Caesar's Palace fountains, but did you know that Mike Metzger flipped over them? Insane. He still holds the Guinness World Record for it today. Speaking of firsts, do you guys remember the freestyle motocross pants that went over the boot? I gotta be honest, I did have a pair. In the early 2000s, when it came to freestyle, Mike Metzger was literally taking over the game, doing videos. He even became one of the first extreme sports athletes to be featured by name in a video game. The game, Freakstyle. Did you have this one? After one of the most badass careers in freestyle motocross, it was time to hang up the helmet and boots. Oh, no, we're talking about Mike Metzger. Yeah, Mike Metzger didn't put down the boots for a while. In fact, after his freestyle career, he got into supermoto. Pretty rad. So what's the godfather up to now? Well, he's gotten in touch with his artistic side, and he's doing tattoos and making some of the sickest helmets out there, painting them up like crazy. Wish I could get my hands on one of them. So, have you met the godfather? I never have, but I wish I could. The guy is a legend. We'll see you on the next one, guys.